Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Trails into Reverie. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, Lecter actually joined us, and then Lecter joined us for real. Not the SSS, but like, we decided to stop acting like we're all dark and mysterious and using each other and stuff, and just be the friendly friends we were always meant to be.
Hey!
God dang it. We
Let's
actually
retreat.
won't be fighting this.
Let's get a move on.
We've got 10 million smoke grenades, so there's no reason not to use them. And plus, I actually did a lot of fighting between the previous episode and this one.
Get so lucky.
I never use those. Like, I think, like, I go basically the whole
The
game.
ancient battlefield's to the right. It looks completely empty out there.
The Empire was using it as a military camp not too long ago. It'd be nice if we had time to check it out. But we'd better keep straight for Armorica.
Huh? Got a funny feeling.
Hey, that's more than enough for me.
Don't take that enemy lightly.
Please, we demolish it. Yellow emblem. Prevents seal mutant stat down. So in that case... I mean, the yellow emblem seems to be all around better. So we can go ahead and give him the Miss Schneider watch and the floral bottle. But if Lecter's got a funny feeling, then it's worth investigating, isn't it? Okay, we had a lot of good times here. This way leads to the ancient battlefield. There's no reason to go there right now. Well, I guess we'll be returning there at some indeterminate point in the future. It's all good right now, though. Head to Armorica, which is right around the way. At this point, yeah, we can see it on the road now. Anything for us to grab? Yep. And I'm assuming we're going to, like, either we're going to get... If there's one person here, they'll join us, but if there's two, then Lecter is probably gonna leave. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, cool. We have ourselves another event encounter.
That one looks tough.
La Forte, ultra rare. Definitely can't put that on anybody at the moment. Healthy liquor, which actually I think we need for one of our recipes. Another fight? No. This is where we fought those two bracers, though.
Over there.
So it is Ellie. If it's just Ellie, then... Wait, where's Kia?
This isn't looking good.
What are we going to do?
Don't worry, Polly. I won't let them hurt you. I'll distract them. I want you all to run for the village, okay?
Got him.
Whoa. What do we do, Camille? Shoot. No one hurts my sister while I'm around. There's too many of them. At the rate things are going.
Don't worry, Ellie. You won't die. Oh. Got him. Oh, we don't even get to fight.
Lloyd.
Sorry it took us so long. Mind covering our six?
We won't let them harm the children.
Okay, cool. We
Let's
do
get
get to
started.
fight. So you... It's just a million Farticuses. Cross strike. Let's do this.
Keep it up. Fools vermilion!
And yeah.
How about...
Because at this moment, like, they're
little
too spread
fire!
out for us to really be able to get them a whole lot.
A chance.
Right.
We'll actually have him pair with Lecter. Bring him in close with a nice zero breaker.
Zero breaker!
Of course.
They're closer, but that works out better
Perfect.
for us.
I've got you. All right.
And her Ixion
Arc
Volt,
is
they'll have to
activated.
get closer. Hopefully they don't... She'll probably get confused. Oh! Well, that's nice. Now he just has to keep doing that. Shield. There we go. Nice little reprisal. The cred. He won't live another one of those. Luckily, they can't get close enough, I don't think. That was a very unlikely turn of events. But you know what? It's all good. And her Aura Rain.
Now, let us begin.
This should be enough to go ahead and heal everybody. Because if Aura Rain doesn't fix ailments, it'll be a trash S-craft.
Shine upon us from the heavens. Aura Rain!
There's no way.
Thank
Thanks
you
much.
so much.
There we go.
Good to go.
There really wasn't any other option there. Oh yeah, everybody's close enough for one of these.
About a little fire. Gotcha. There.
Oh, okay.
Death awaits you.
And she's got the Zero Arts. Before that, though... Yeah,
Through! Cross strike!
Death awaits you.
0 EP cost.
Go!
How does that even work? It's EP cost minus 90%? I'm assuming then that stacks differently than I expected with Arts Cut. Like, if an art costs 100, instead of EP cost reducing it to only 10,
Right.
they must... How does that... Okay. EP cost minus 90. Basically, it interacts with Arts Cut differently than I expected it to. God dang it.
Yeah! They're off guard! A chance!
But, well, it's very much in our favor, so who cares?
Your grace is always a sight to behold. I'm still in awe of your accuracy myself.
They're such good friends.
Nice. I did.
They would definitely never let a guy come between them, right? But it was too easy for us.
That takes care of that. You're all unharmed, right? Good job hanging tough for so long, Ellie. I'm glad to see you're all right.
Right, the last time we saw each other, things were looking pretty dire.
You show up out of nowhere at the perfect time, and that's all you have to say to me. I was so worried, and I thought I may never see you again. You're not still hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. Sorry that I worried you. I'm so happy to see you again, Ellie.
Jeez. Lloyd, in front of Rixia?
Lloyd,
Whoa. They must really like each other. They're the bestiest besties to ever bestie. I think we should give them some privacy, Pulley. So this is the guy you were talking about. I'm glad you're back together. Well then. There are children watching, you know. Don't go corrupting them, officers. We were doing nothing of the sort. Don't make it sound like that. Wait, what are you doing here in the first place? It's kind of a long story. Are y'all all right? Oh, check it out. Thank goodness. I was so worried something might have happened. Whew, don't scare me like that. Hold up, aren't y'all...
Lloyd! Rixia!
Oh,
Cecile!
So, she escaped with Cecile, so Kia must still be in Armorica then, right? Unless Kia's not with her at all. That same friggin' truck is still parked there. And I was wrong. This is where we fought those two bracers at, near that truck. Armorica Village. And it's glorious 3D.
Lecter tipped us off that an SSS member was in Armorica. But I never expected to run into you too, Cecile. I'm so glad you're all right.
It's so good to see you're okay too, Lloyd. I'm sure you must have gone through a lot to get here. I didn't know what to think after the injuries you sustained at the ceremony.
Yeah, but I'm doing better now thanks to Rixia. I wouldn't have made it here without her. Or Lecter, for that matter. I wasn't expecting to get a shout out. You know you don't owe me anything. But it was your information that led us to Armorica Village in the first place. It's good to see that so many people from the city were able to escape to here. Yes, it wouldn't have been possible had the CPD and CGF not drawn the enemy's attention. Then again, it's Kia, isn't it? You don't know where she is either. Oh no! So she's not here. Unfortunately, we were separated from her during all of the confusion in the city. I'm so sorry, Lloyd. I was standing right next to her at the time, so it was my responsibility. I shouldn't have let this happen. Please, Cecile, you don't have to blame yourself. It's not your fault. If anything, I should have... Ellie. We're all worried about Kia, but we need to have faith in her. I'm sure she's okay, and I know we'll find her eventually and bring her home safely. There's not a doubt in my mind. Lloyd's right. Let's take solace in how many people were able to escape from the city. If they're okay, then I'm sure Kia is too. I can't begin to describe how it feels to know Shanshan and Speaker McDowell are okay. So they're here too? I was especially worried about Shanshan this whole time. Yeah, think of it this way. We're off to a good start already, knowing that some of our friends and family are all right. Though I don't want to make light of the injuries Speaker McDowell suffered. Sounds like he took a stray bullet to the shoulder. He gonna be okay? The doctor said he should be fine, fortunately. The bullet passed straight through, so it didn't cause much damage. He's old though, isn't he? But given his age, he's going to need plenty of rest at the clinic for right now. That's probably for the best. I wouldn't want him pushing himself too hard for our sakes. That's right, your grandfather will be okay, Ellie, so long as he takes time to recover. He's in good hands with Dr. Lighton. And try not to worry too much about where Kia is, alright? I'll try. Well, I'm going to go back to help at the clinic. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks, Cecile. We will. My apologies. I know there's no sense in being gloomy right now. The children left the village because they wanted to find a way to cheer me up, and you saw how that's almost turned out. You shouldn't blame yourself for that either, Ellie. I'm sure they wanted to help the entire village, and not just you. But... hate to change the subject, but I think I'm gonna do my own thing for a while now that we've made it to the village. Dang. I was hoping he would still stick around because we only got one party member, but hopefully he doesn't steal our stuff, though. Yes, we could all use some downtime. I'd like to go catch up with Shanshan and see how she's doing. She's at the inn, isn't she? Yes, that's where the other refugees from the city are staying as well. She's been worried about you too, so I'm sure she'll be happy to spend some time with you. That sounds like her. I'll go do that then. I'm gonna go check in on the speaker and see if the folks in the clinic need a hand. Give me a holler once you two are done with the heart-to-heart you're about to have. So he is sticking around. What was that? I guess that was their way of leaving this in my hands. Hey, Ellie, could I interest you in a walk around the village together? I want to get a better idea of how the villagers are holding up. I suppose we could do that. Armorica may have to be our base of operations for a while, so we should go say hi to Chief Tolta as well. Good thinking. Let's go then. And now... yeah, so she's already... her arts defense will shoot up, but her physical defense will tank. Yeah, oh well. And we don't have anything else to equip to her while we're here. It's Elkin and Aretha. They seem like they're doing okay. Wait, what? Miria. Armorica's Sanatorium. Is this Rex is here? What are you doing? Well, well, well. Look what we have here. If it isn't the SSS's Lloyd Bannings. The name's Rex, and I'm a photographer with the Imperial Chronicle. I came to Crossbell to cover the signing ceremony, but now I'm stuck here after that mess. I've been in this village the last couple of days trying to scope things out. I figured I had to be in the thick of things if I wanted to keep an eye on the city and the guardsmen. So here I am trying to figure out the gaps in the patrol routes to find a way to sneak in. Jeez, he's reverted right back to his Civil War attitudes. I bet I'm not the only reporter stiffing around either. You better believe that my scoop is going to be the best. Okay, we'll see. I should have known. The press really is the same in every country. I wonder what the so-called Supreme Leader is up to. As a source told me, he's like a completely different person than he was during the war. That's another lead to follow up on. I guess there's no point guessing at it because as someone in Thor's Class 7, there's a bunch of people who could have told him that. Oh, he's not in Class 7, but he was at Thor's the same time that Class 7 was. On second thought, we can visit later. So, we're gonna go there to check up on Speaker McDowell after we've talked to all the important people. What's
Crazy as times are, this place always manages to put my mind at ease.
I know what you mean. Especially so, now that I know you're safe.
Yeah, Rixia kept him that way.
Why don't we take a look around?
So, let's go ahead and throw out one of these.
A bite!
Nice, just barely, actually. Whoops. Let it go a little too quick. Okay, because I was about to be mad at myself if I screwed it up like that. Almost. And you're all hours, golden. Whoo!
It's a nice catch.
Rock Eater. Earth Sepith. Made us work for it just a little bit. Salem and Copen. So what are these two up to? Ooh, he might have a dish for us. Hey there, Ellie. How are you feeling? Hello, Gothon. I suppose I'm hanging in. I'm more concerned about the evacuees. How are they doing? It's hard to say, really. The people who came from the city are feeling more uneasy than any of us. I'm happy to open up all of our rooms, but we only have so many. It isn't ideal for them all to have to share. That's very true. I'm sorry for the burden we've undoubtedly placed on you. You've got nothing to apologize for, Ellie. You did the right thing. I'll do what I can to keep them comfortable, like making them snacks in my spare time. It's not much, but it's something. It's easy to overlook how stressful this situation must be for the evacuees as well. We need to resolve this as soon as possible. He does. Rural Minestrone. Thank God, because this is the only other recipe we've got right now. Alfred, Seely, Crossbellin, Pearl. Well, she has a baby. That's kind of interesting. You're with the special support section. I didn't know you were here. You're Pearl, right? It's been a long time. Yes, I used to work at Time's department store and married Scott the Bracer. This is Scott's wife with the new kid. Cool. He still talks about how much he owes all of you. We came back to Crossbell hoping to raise our baby here now that peace has returned. Now this has happened. I'm sorry. I know sulking won't fix anything. You must have enough to worry about. Scott wouldn't want to hear me being so negative after he helped us escape. I don't think we can blame one another for being frustrated at a time like this. He's right. We're going to do everything we can to restore the peace your family was looking forward to. I know it's easier said than done, but try to put your mind at ease. No, that's plenty. Thank you. So that's Scott. Well, that's Scott's family. What's his name? Kesh? Keith. And hold on, we'll return here, but I want to do a full walkabout first, because I'm sure after we talk to them, then things are going to open up. Ooh, I wonder if we can get ourselves any honey. Jake's General Store. Old Man Rior. We've already got, yeah. We've already got one of these equipped. Modify orbments. Alright, Ellie. We'll do... She has one upgrade. She has no upgraded slots. We'll do 2 of these for her. And we can do this wind one. And we're close to being able to upgrade. Alright, yeah. So Jake and Bake did have some stuff for us. Confuser. Okay. Her arts attack will go up. Or her strength will go up, but her arts attack will go down. Not sure why that's right there, but... So we'll get the ceramic coat for you. And the ceramic spikes for you and for Lloyd. We're gonna lose a lot of arts defense if we go for that. And we can no longer afford the Confuser, so... Alright, well, I guess that's it. Though maybe I should, because I'm feeling like maybe we should sell some stuff to get the Confuser and then we can immediately upgrade it potentially, but that might be a little much. Derek. We can't go in here this time. The door is locked. Alright, well. We did do a lot of snooping around in there. And the crossbelt games, so it's all good. Alright, now let's go ahead and talk to Rixia and Shanshan.
I'm so glad you're alright, Rixia. First I was separated from Daddy, and then you disappeared.
Sounds like Megan Barry.
I was worried sick about you. I'm sorry for worrying you, Shanshan.
Or Megan Harvey? I forget what her last name is. I think it's Megan Harvey.
I'm so relieved to see you're all right, too. Rixia, don't ever leave me like that again.
Because as long as you're here, I feel like I can overcome anything. I know things may seem scary now, but we can pull through this.
Hey, with the SSS on the case, she's spitting facts.
You're right. But
Well, this was a heartwarming sight. Oh, the SSS! Does this mean you're going to be leaving again? We don't have a plan set in stone yet, but most likely, yes. I still don't know whether Elia and Sully are alright. I'll do whatever I must so that we can perform together again. I thought you might say that. I'm sorry, Shanshan. I know it must feel like we're ripping your best friend from you after you only just got her back. But there are people who need Risha's help, us included. We need her with us if we're going to secure Crossbell's future and freedom. I know it won't be easy, but we're asking you to have faith in us. We promise we'll take good care of Risha and give her all the support we possibly can. I'm sorry for putting you through so much. I really am. I promise I'll come back safe as soon as I can. And when I do, I'll bring everyone from Long Lao back with me. Okay, but please be careful. I'm going to hold you all to that. You had better look after her. We will. Whoops. I should be the one looking after her. What's wrong, Risha? Were you going to say something? Wait, what was that? Hold on. Is there more to Shanshan than we thought? That was really interesting, actually. So you know they're not going to follow up on it anytime in the next 60 hours. Oh, no, it's nothing. Was that my imagination? Watch Shanshan turn out to be a secret member of Heiyue or something. Like she's undercover and can't do anything at the moment. But Shanshan is cool though, so maybe she'll be in the Calvert games as a fighter, who knows? I'm so glad to see Shanshan's okay. I was worried sick about her. I hope Zhongli is okay too. Oh. Whoops. Risha, you and the others are heading out now, right? I'll be here waiting for you, so whatever you do, make sure you come back, okay? More than meets the eye to Shanshan? We shall see. Risha delivered, though. Like, Risha's probably my favorite Crossbell fighter. Chief Tolta. Actually, there aren't very many. There's only like 9, right? There's 8. Because outside of the beginning SSS, you've got the 2 girls, Risha and Noelle, and you've got the 2 guys, Dudley and Wazi. And friggin' Falcom doesn't care about Dudley. Free our boy Alex, seriously. But yes, out of the 8 of them, Risha is my favorite. Oh, I guess Joshua and Estelle, but Estelle and Joshua don't count for that. Well, look what the cat dragged in. The young folk of the village have been keeping me up to date. That includes, of course, everything that happened in the city. You folks have had it rough. We're sorry for worrying you, Chief Tolta. I owe you so much for taking in my grandfather and the refugees. As his secretary, please allow me to express my deepest gratitude. Come now, lass. Now more than ever, we've got to extend a helping hand in times of need. It was the speaker who fought for us when those goons were trying to set up the convalescent home and military camp. Not to mention all the times the SSS has helped us in the past. We were only doing our jobs, sir. Spare me the humility. We've been in your debt ever since. Not once have you abandoned the weak. Nope, you fought for us all. That means a lot to me. You okay, Ellie? If you ever need a hand with something, anything at all, you just let us know and we'll come running. We may be a rinky-dink little farm village, but we've got your backs all the same. And we couldn't ask for better allies. Thank you so much. So what was that weird reaction of Ellie's? I'm sure Lloyd's gonna press her over it. There's so many people supporting us. We really can't afford to let them down. I just know we're going to take Crossbill back and find Kia. Yes, I hope so. So, would you mind me asking what happened after the ceremony, Ellie? You haven't been yourself ever since we ran into you outside the village. I don't deserve to have the villagers speaking so kindly about me. Not after I turned my back on Kia. That is not what I was expecting her to say. She abandoned Kia? What?
Please forgive me, Lloyd. It's not Cecile's fault that Kia isn't here. Not at all. It's entirely mine for abandoning her.
I'm sure once she gives us the context, it's not going to be that bad. So that's because... What happened, though? It had to have been something completely insane. 2 days ago, just after the signing ceremony attack. Okay.
Ellie! There you are, Kia. I've been looking for you.
Yeah, Cecile should be somewhere nearby too. Is Lloyd?
He'll be fine. Risha's with him. Now come over.
Ah! Run, or you'll get caught up in it!
Jeez.
Heiyue! No. Heiyue! Heiyue! Where are you?
That's when he got shot. Okay.
Grandfather!
Ellie, go! I'll be fine. We'll see each other again soon, I promise. There are other people who need you.
Heiyue!
So she lost her in a stampede, and then her grandfather got shot. I knew the context would soften it up a lot. She made it sound like she saw Kia about to fall into a friggin' gear grinder and just turned her back on her.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I could have ran to her voice and grabbed her hand, and I chose not to. I don't deserve to call myself her guardian, or even be a part of the SSS.
Being entirely too hard on herself.
So that's what happened.
And plus, there were a million things going on.
It's going to be all right, Ellie. Kia's just fine. I'm sure of it.
How can you be so sure?
We've done nothing but force hardship on her ever since we returned from the Azure Tree. While we fought for our home's freedom, she stood by us and helped however she could, despite being separated from her best friend. And never once did she not have a smile on her face.
Exactly. No matter where she's at, Kia's good to go, and she's probably with Shizuku.
No matter how hopeless things felt, Kia never stopped smiling for us. She never gave up. We were the ones who swore to protect her. And there she was again, being the one who protected and supported us. Just like always.
You're right. She always has. We were only able to continue smiling ourselves because her smile was giving us hope.
The good old times.
I think that's exactly what she was trying to do the day we were separated, too.
I'll be fine. We'll see each other again soon, I promise.
But it does make me wonder where exactly she even is.
There are other people who need you.
I couldn't see her face, but I could feel how desperate she was to encourage me, even though she must have been so scared. How can one little girl be so positive?
She's not a normal little girl and basically never has been.
I'd like to say that's how she's always been. But we both know she's even stronger now than she was before.
Strength of will, maybe, but like in terms of actual powers, well, we know what Lloyd means.
Kia isn't the same girl she was when we first met. She's no longer powerless to fight against a terrible fate that was decided without her consent. She's one of us now, in every sense of the word. Always with us, always fighting and smiling.
And if the games ever allow things to get to that point, I'm sure she'd take over for Lloyd as the leader of the SSS, just like I'm sure Shizuku will take over for her father as a divine blade.
In just 2 years, she's grown and become the Kia Bannings we all know and love.
Yeah, Kia Bannings. Don't ever forget it.
That's why, if she says she'll be alright, and that we'll see each other again, then I know we can believe her. So there's only one thing left for us to do, right?
Yes, you're right again. I think deep down, part of me still thought of her as a helpless child that needs us to look after her.
It makes sense why you'd be alarmed that she was lost in the stampede, sure. And it also makes sense that she would blame herself for that, but yeah. I'm sure Kia's not by herself. She's definitely in good hands somewhere.
I should have known better. Should have seen that as we were getting stronger. She was right there with us, getting stronger too.
Well, I'm hardly in any position to judge when it comes to being overprotective of Kia.
That is true.
But the thing is, she put her trust in us. So it's only right we do the same thing when she asks, right?
You're on fire, huh? Right again. There's so much for us to do right now. The only way we're going to manage is by taking it one step at a time. Kia told me she would be okay, and that there are other people who need me. I'm going to place my faith in that. So I'm sure we'll be reunited as long as we stay the course.
Yeah, exactly. We might not. She'll probably be one of the last people we find again, though.
That's the spirit. It's only a matter of time before our paths cross again. So we don't want to disappoint her when we meet up. I'd say we owe it to her as her guardians and as her friends.
This is so like you, Lloyd. Always encouraging me when I need it most. It's been this way for a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. He's the leader of the SSS for a reason.
That night on the roof when I thought of leaving the SSS. Even when I decided to become grandfather's secretary during the occupation. Sometimes I wonder if the only reason I've been able to keep going these last few years is because I knew you were with me.
I wonder, if Lloyd didn't join the SSS, in all likelihood, Ellie would have been its leader instead.
Words can't express how grateful I truly am.
I'm flattered, but I don't think I did anything particularly special. I've known for a long time that your future was going to lead you to politics. And I know you'll make Crossbell and the world a better place. So I'm happy to do whatever I can to give you a push in the right direction if you need it.
All right.
Is that the only reason?
Yeah.
I hope the reason you look after me so much isn't just for the good of Crossbell.
It's because you guys are super duper besties.
I thought it would sound cooler if I put it that way. But you got me. I think my feelings are a little more straightforward than that.
He just wants her to succeed because he's fond of Ellie.
I want to do what I can to help you realize your dreams because you're Ellie. You're important to me. That's the real reason.
Thanks. I know I forced that out of you, so forgive me for being a little selfish. I think that's just what I needed to hear to begin looking forward again.
All right, so now we're ready to go ahead. Hopefully when we go ahead and meet up with her grandfather, it won't be a complete gut punch after this scene especially.
You always make me feel like nothing is impossible, not even getting our home back.
Because nothing ever is. And I'll be right here to tell you as many times as it takes.
But for some reason, that scene's got me wondering even more about Shanshan. Because, I mean, we all saw, well, I guess they haven't really disclosed it, but I feel like we know what's going on with Heiyue now. But we'll see. We'll see how all that shakes out. I may be completely wrong. I'm probably not, but we'll see. I think we've seen everything there is to see in the village now. Is it time to visit the clinic? There you two are. Oh, Rixia. Hey, Rixia. Finished catching up with Shanshan? Yes, I just wanted to see how she's doing, so it didn't take long. You two are going to visit Speaker McDowell, correct? Would you mind if I joined you? Not at all, and thank you for keeping him in your thoughts. Lloyd, Ellie, and Rixia entered the clinic as Ellie showed them the way to Speaker McDowell's room.
Grandfather, it's me.
Oh, Ellie, do come in.
Okay, so far so good. He's not 100% KO'd.
Oh,
It's good to see you again, Mr. Speaker. But are you sure it's all right for you to be sitting up?
I do still feel some lingering pain, but they told me just this much would be all right. I owe the goddess my deepest thanks. It brings me joy to see you are all doing well. Particularly you, Ellie. You're looking much brighter than you were before.
Now that Lloyd's back and Lloyd has let her know that she's not at fault for killing Kia or whatever, yeah, I'm sure she's smiling a bit brighter.
Well, It's true. I do feel much better now.
I think Lloyd has something to do with that. I figured. Playboy here wasn't going to let her stay down in the dumps. You know I can hear you, right? In any case, I'm glad to hear you're doing better, Mr. Speaker. So am I, but please don't overexert yourself and try to rush your recovery. After everything that's happened in Crossbell, I don't know what I would do if something were to happen to you too. She's right. Your condition is stable now, but the clinic is still short on staff and medicine. The best thing you can do for yourself and us is get plenty of bed rest. I will. Thank you for looking after me. I only wish there was something I could do in return. My powerlessness is simply galling. Please don't blame yourself, Grandfather. I cannot apologize enough to the people of Crosswell for my fellow former Ironbloods' actions. I also wish to make clear on no uncertain terms that the Imperial government abhors what happened and was not involved. The illegal occupation of Crossbell is the work of Rufus Alborea and his alone. Fear not, I was not under the impression that Erebonia was responsible for this. I could never imagine Emperor Eugent allowing his actions at this point. It wouldn't make sense for the Empire to stage an occupation of Crossbell now after willingly withdrawing its forces not long ago. Though that only begs the question of why Rufus is doing this. Or why he has collaborators in this Ebon defense force backing him. I can't speak for the two we didn't recognize, and one of those guys I now realize is wearing the Hierophant of the Magician. Whoever the dude Swin and Nadia was fighting, he's wearing that dude's gravity manipulating gear. The girl who is, I am like 99% sure Heiyue, don't know much about what's going on with Heiyue now. But I can't wrap my head around Dieter and Garcia helping him. The former CEO of the IBC and an ex-Jaeger turned Mafia boss. Turned Mafia boss? Is Garcia leading up Reverie now? That's quite the pair of convicts he's working with. Each of them has a personal history with the SSS. I've also crossed blows with the Killing Bear as Yin before. Come to think of it, he helped you when you were in prison, didn't he? Yep, we could use him in battle and everything. He did, which is why I'm having such a hard time understanding his involvement. They both seemed like they were ready to turn over a new leaf. Why do this, Dieter? About that, I had the chance to confront him briefly before I escaped the city. You did? He pretty much is her uncle, yeah. So let's go ahead and hear what our Lord and Savior has to say himself.
Grandfather! Cecile, he's been shot! Hold on. I need to stop the bleeding.
Theater, wait!
Theater. Okay, that's how you say it. Wait,
It's good to see you again, Ellie. You're looking well.
is he the one who shot Speaker McDowell? From where he's standing, it could only have been him, right?
Why? Why are you doing this?
What possessed you to play a part in such foolishness? Did you not learn anything from your short-lived presidency?
I learned much, I assure you. That is why I am here today. Back then, my daughter played me like a fiddle. But this time, I am following my own convictions. And that is what led me to join the new unified government.
You hopeless fool.
Uncle Theodore, how can you truly believe that this is the right path? Surely you can see.
Looking at you and your friends now, you don't stand a chance against the Supreme Leader.
He's speaking awfully sure of that. And okay. At this point in time, Rufus did just clobber us 1-on-7. So maybe he's got a reason to think that, but still.
I'd advise you take the time to reevaluate what justice means to you. You and your compatriots both.
I think he shot Speaker McDowell. Oh my god. Well, sacrifices have to be made on the altar of Crossbell's ultimate independence. Okay. At this point, yeah, he's not really going for that anymore. But still, really? Is he still on about that? He's always had a raging hard-on for that kind of stuff. But I want you to know you can still trust us, Mr. Speaker. We'll get to the bottom of their motivations and do what we have to take back Crossbell. We won't allow the independence we've worked so hard for to slip through our grasp like this. That's right. We're not going to give up on our dreams so easily. We can achieve anything when we all work together. The entire SSS. That's never changed. Thank you. It's reassuring to know we have your help. And I'm ready to lend my strength to the cause as well. I guess I can lend a hand too. Please take care of yourself, Lloyd. I don't want to have to treat you too. I will, Cecile. Promise. Let's go think on what our best course of action from here will be. I'm ashamed there's nothing more I can do for them. They have shouldered what should have been my burden time and time again. Please don't blame yourself, Mr. Speaker. They're doing what any Crossbellin would if they had the power. Although...
I know Lloyd and his friends can take care of themselves, but please, keep lighting their way, Guy.
Taken from us way too soon. Alright, so that's Speaker McDowell. There's still much to be concerned about, but I don't plan to sit here and watch quietly. I want to recover as soon as possible so I can begin helping liberate the city again. My apologies for asking so much of you again, but I leave things in your hands until I'm able to get back on my feet. You don't have to apologize, Speaker McDowell. Take your time and get healthy. Oh, Lecter, I still need to thank you for your help before. You checked her temperature and changed the bed sheets in no time. You looked like a natural while doing it. Do you have experience? Nah, not any formal kind. I just know the basics they teach to military personnel. It was just a natural thing to do at the time. You don't have to thank me. If you insist, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I promise you the speaker will be fine with us, Lloyd. I'm certain you must have a lot weighing on your mind, but you have to keep going. You're right, Cecile. Now isn't the time to lose focus. Promise me you won't worry yourself sick while we're gone. Okay, Lloyd. It's a promise. So who is she talking about? Whose bed sheets? There's somebody downstairs. Inpatient. Should be alright. What about another inpatient? Nurse Mayfa. Oh, the exit. Okay. Physician Lighton. And across Bellin. Dr. Flora. So let's see what's happening out in Armorica now. Watch out! Whoa. What the? Where did that come from? Are we under attack? Don't think so. Nor do I. Take a closer look. A letter? I've never seen anything like this script, though. I'm sure it's East Calvardian or something. Looks like an old school style of writing from the East. And I'm guessing it's coded. Precisely. I've used this exact code in my work as Yin before. It says, "The dancer and former Zero Child are in our care. Come to the ancient battlefield to the southeast. We await you." They've got Elia? I'm sure it's just Elia with that garb taken off. Oh! A note written in Eastern code delivered on a kunai meant for Yin. Not hard to figure out who it's from. Or who they have in their custody. At least they're both alright. I told you Kia's strong, didn't I? Still, why would they be looking after Elia as well? Is something wrong, Lloyd? Wait, the fact that Elia was in good health but completely absent from Rufus's rampage? Yeah, very suspicious, right? You don't think this is a ransom note, most likely? They wouldn't have waited this long to contact us without a reason. They may be under their care, but that doesn't mean they're safe. No! The ancient battlefield is where the cult had its base, right? Can't say I have a good feeling about this, but you're not gonna let that stop you, huh? Of course. As long as there's a chance Kia is there, no danger is too great. We'll do whatever it takes to keep her safe. I feel the same way. Not going simply isn't an option if that's where our loved ones are. That's right. Let's make sure we're fully prepared before we set off. We basically are. The only thing we don't have is the confuser, but that's all good. And Rex is still right there. And we fished a little bit. So yeah, I'm fairly satisfied with everything we got accomplished. What's this strange feeling? Choosing to continue will cause the main story to advance. It will also not be possible to go any further in Lloyd's story for a brief period. Is something wrong, Lloyd? Oh, sorry. I thought I sensed something strange, but it must have been my imagination. Wait, why does my pocket feel bulkier all of a sudden? When did we get that? A mirror? How peculiar looking. Where did you find it? I'm not sure. I've never seen it before. Strange as it sounds, it just appeared in my pocket out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't just happen. I'm guessing one of the village kids slipped it in your pocket as a prank. Maybe, but I doubt any of them could have pulled it off without me noticing. But if that's not it, then how did it get in my pocket? I can't even hazard a guess. I feel as though I have it for a reason. It's so bizarre. Where could it have come from? Trails to walk. I'm really curious about this mirror. Just how did it get into my pocket? Locked. Okay. Wait until the crepes are ready. You must play through more routes in order to proceed. Yeah, let's go ahead and call it a part here. So definitely join me next time for more Trails into Reverie. Bye for now, guys.
A sea of clouds, and at its heart, the world tree, piercing the heavens. This is the world we call home. All rest